Welcome back to RoyalTEA Tuesdays. Hopefully y'all had a pretty good MLK weekend, you know, an extra day off. I know my fellow educators, you guys were living for the extra day off. Honey, I was definitely living for it. Speaking of having a day off, that leads me to today's episode of RoyalTEA Tuesdays, 9 to 5 versus your side hustle. This week's tea is by far my favorite type of tea, which is a peppermint tea. Peppermint tea is like my favorite. I prefer the real mint. I go con lo que fe padela kaila bi mamambuiri canela. I prefer that one, but you know this one will do. You know the tea bag will do. It'll do. It's evident that our parents definitely strive for us to be successful, and being a millennial, you know that you were I don't really consider myself a millennial. Being a 90s baby, period. Being a 90s baby, especially a Haitian single parent childhood, let's be clear, you already know the lifestyle was go to church, go to school, get an education, go off to college, get a degree, you know, do something with your life. Many of us have done that. Some of you, if you guys are in the process of getting your degree, listen, keep going, keep pushing, keep striving, go for it, don't stop, do not stop. But we live in a completely day and time where now entrepreneurship is literally thrown in our faces all the time. Let me not say thrown in our faces, maybe that's the wrong context. Entrepreneurship is everywhere. It's everywhere. It's at your mama's house, it's at your grandma's house, it's at your uncle's house, it's at your baby daddy's house. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. And let's be honest, living the lifestyle that you want to live, you're not going to be able to live that lifestyle simply off of the paycheck granted off of your degree that you got in college. Sips tea. There's no way in life that you're going to be able to strive for what you want, what you desire, you know, the big houses that you dream of, or the multiple cars that you dream of, or whatever, having a multi-digit savings bank account that you dream of. All of those things are not going to happen by simply having one job. Now, many people have side hustles. Many people have multiple streams of income. And let's be honest, you need multiple streams of income to survive in this day and age. Things are not getting any cheaper. A bag of chips is not 25 cents like it used to be. I remember when my mom used to take me to the store and we used to get the 25-cent 4 for $1 hot Cheetos when they just came out. Things don't exist like that anymore. Things are getting more expensive, so therefore you need multiple streams of income. Now, the RoyalTEA is so good today. Being that we've gotten our degrees, we see that the 9 to 5 life ain't cutting it. It's not enough. We need more, or we desire to have more. So this is where the side hustles come in. This is where your passions become a paycheck. Whether your side hustle is doing hair, doing nails, selling clothes, selling products, maybe it's an e-commerce business, whatever the case may be, you now find yourself in a limbo where you're balancing the 9 to 5 life and the side hustle life. I can tell you, I've been doing this for years and this is hard. I still struggle with balancing both. It's very difficult, especially when your career is very demanding and it asks of a lot from you. If you have a 9 to 5 job and your job literally 5 o'clock, you're out on a dot and you have plenty of time to take that energy and pour it into something else, do that. Do that. Because when you pour your energy into something else, it is bound to come right back to you. There is no blueprint as to how you balance the 9 to 5 life and the side hustle, side hobby lifestyle, because both are very much so demanding. I may leave work at a particular time. Just know that I'm coming back home to work on another side of work. The work don't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Rockefeller Records, 'cause we get down, baby. We get down, baby.
Home shake pretty rusty. You literally leave work to come back home to work some more. But that work is a little bit different simply because that's work based off of your passion. I could have gave up a long time ago on my side hustle. I really could have. But being that I'm not even at the tip of the iceberg, it's like you gotta keep going. You gotta keep grinding. Dedicate a power hour. A power hour where you have 1 hour, no distractions, where you just simply focus on one task that you're gonna focus on to get done and accomplished for that side hustle, for that side business, for that side passion. Entrepreneurship is not necessarily for everybody. Being that it's so mainstream now, I have a feeling that a lot of people feel that entrepreneurship is for them. Being a YouTuber is for them. It's not for everybody. A lot of people see the glitz and glam, but they don't see the hard work that you put behind that. I had an event to attend today. I went to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Friday night, making sure that everything was good and ready to go. And I was up by 7. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, some people do not understand that it takes hard work and dedication to make sure that your side hustle shines and to make sure that your career is striving as well. I'm not saying to pull the string and to slack off on one. That's not what I'm saying, because at the end of the day, you do have a job. You do have a title, therefore there is a commitment that you make to that job, and there are certain things that you need to abide by and accomplish. Do not be silly, do not make stupid mistakes. Still get things done at the 9 to 5. But just know that once you come home, you got another 9 to 5. It might not be 9, but you got another 5 to 9, 5 to 10 waiting for you to get attacked. There is no roadmap. There are no steps as to how to balance the two, but you have to make sure that you're doing enough to make sure this side of your life is good, or this side of your career is good, and to make sure that you're working on the other side. Because if you're not working on the other side, it's going to stay stagnant, and you don't want that to happen. When it stays stagnant, that's when you start falling back and you're forgetting why you started. Royal verbs. Remember why you started when you get discouraged. A lot of people be like, oh, you can't sleep, you can't sleep. You're human. It's okay to sleep. I love to sleep. If ça va dire c'est chaque jour na cabane m'a dormi m'a gonflé et pas samedi. However, you need to sleep in order to make sure that your body recovers, so that you're fully active and your brain is rested to attack the next task at hand. Some people may not understand the true art of balance, but find the balance that works for you. If it's the power hour that works for you every day, you have an hour unlimited, undistracted, and you put that towards your side business, that power hour is going to come back to you 10 times fold. If you need 2 power hours within the day, do that. If there's a day where that power hour it's not going to happen, it was a rough day, I just need to rest, that's okay. But just make sure that you knock out some time later on in the week or weekend to get it done. Some people think this whole entrepreneurship is easy, but it's really not. There are a lot of sacrifices balancing both. I'm not Superwoman. Do I got an S on my chest? You have that steady income coming, so take some of that steady income and deposit it into your side hustle. If you have both, find the equal balance where you don't feel like you're being drained out of one and you have nothing to give to the other. There has to be an even plateau. For those of you that are balancing both, do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. I used to be there. I'm still there. But some days you're drained. You just want to like fall back. You want to throw in the towel. Do not give up. Find your equilibrium. Whether it is that you time yourself, like every day, you got to be out of work by 4 o'clock. Put an alarm on. So, you know, by 4 o'clock, I'm out the building. By 5 o'clock, I'll make it home. I could put in 2 hours. You know, find the equilibrium. You have a day off. Take that day off and take advantage of it. Of course, we want to rest. I'm not telling you not to rest. But take some time from there to dedicate into whatever it is that you have as a side hustle, as a passion, as a side business. Because the business is not going to grow if you're not good. If I'm not good, She's Royalty is not going to grow, period. And if you don't have a side hustle, that's okay. But I suggest you find one. Just saying. It'll help. If there are any topics that you feel like should be discussed, don't forget to put them down in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's RoyalTEA Tuesday. I really hope you guys enjoyed tonight's episode. I will see you guys next Tuesday for the next RoyalTEA